Hey, I'm just trying to live my life as a normal kid, but some people still see me as the famous.
I'm JC, and you're watching Jose Calamari. What's up, YouTube? I'm JC, and you're watching Jose Calamari. Welcome back to another video on the channel, bro. Oh my gosh, this is going to be an exciting video for me, guys. Not only, I think this was one of the first YouTube videos I ever posted. Throwback shout out to those who've been knowing me since Spoiler Master 2.0 on my old YouTube channel, bro. But this is going to be exciting overall, bro. So, pretty much, if you guys don't know a little backstory, bro, hold up. I gotta make sure my capture card is rolling right. Give me a second. Alright, so, just make sure my capture card rolling and everything is keep blinking in and out. I want to make sure that it's completely focused and locked in, bro. I don't know what's going on with the capture card, but it should be fine. Anyways, like I was saying, guys, first video I ever did on my channel, or second video I ever did on YouTube video, period, was a Final Destination, saying like death reaction, kill count deal, or like saying all the deaths in Final Destination, period, or something like that. I did something like that, bro. Sorry, I'm gonna put this little thing on here with this mic. Whatever, just leave it off. So it come full circle, bro. Years later, bro, we're reacting to, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this, bro, click on this video right now if you want to still watch the movie, bro. But spoiler alert, heavy spoilers ahead. These are going to be every death scene that's in the new Final Destination that just dropped this year, 2025. I haven't seen the movie itself. I know a little bit of what the plot is by watching the trailer a bunch of times, but I don't know the entirety of the movie and how it all connects to the rest of the franchise. But we're going to be here watching every single death scene, bro. It's going to be graphic. It's going to be violent. It's going to be crazy, but we're here for it, bro. Wait, I'm not talking no more, bro. I'm sorry, I don't want these long intros, bro. Let's get right into the content. So, Final Destination Bloodlines 2025, all death scenes. Shout out to this channel. All recaps, bro, for posting this. Hey, YouTube, it's not suitable for children, but it's on your platform, so do not block my video. That's all I gotta say. Let's get to it.
Surprise his girlfriend Iris. Blindfolded, he brought her to the opening ceremony of the Skyview restaurant tower. They uses the elevator to get to the highest floor in the building, but on getting in, they were told no table was available for them. Regardless of the fact that Paul had pulled some strings to make it happen, Paul still sought to make the day one she won't forget.
Okay, so it looks like they're going to recap the whole movie. We're about to get spoiled here, bro. Once again, click on the video right now, guys. If you don't want no spoilers to Final Destination Bloodlines 2025, if you don't want to know what the plot line is, apparently in this freaking channel, they're recapping the entire plot line, how it's all connected through a narrator voice, plus showing all the deaths. So if y'all don't want to see that, click on the video right now. It's your last warning, bro. If y'all don't know, this is Seattle Space Needle in Seattle. One of the places I want to live, bro, when I get older. Seattle is just like my favorite football team, Seattle Seahawks, and just the environment and stuff. I think it's super cool. But let's get back to the video.
In a hurry, so he took her to the rooftop for a marvelous view. The view from up there was magnificent, but it happened that Iris is scared of heights. While they were discussing, Iris noticed a little boy throwing a penny down. The penny headed straight to the ventilation shaft, halting its movement. Meanwhile, after proposing to Iris, Paul took her to the dance floor so they can celebrate it wholesomely. Okay. Unbeknownst to all of them on the dance floor, the glass beneath them was slowly breaking, but no one seemed to notice. Due to the pressure of the shaft on the penny, a gas heater leak was triggered. The people dancing stomped on the glass so hard that it shattered all of a sudden, and many people fell to their grave. Paul held onto a shard of glass to keep him from falling. Iris tried to help him, but death claimed his life in the most horrible way. Havoc wreaked inside the restaurant, which led to a massive fire outburst caused by the leaking gas. The fire was so much that countless people lost their lives in the process.
That makes sense.
A waiter directed everyone to escape through the stairs, but while they were at it, that part of the building collapsed and killed everyone there. Only the little boy that threw the penny was fortunate to escape. Thinking fast, the waiter suggested they use the elevator inside, but as they all got in, the elevator fell apart also and killed everyone. The entire place was turned to a death zone. Death also claimed the life of the little boy who started this calamity.
Oh, never mind. He's
Suddenly, the half of the restaurant collapsed also, leaving Iris and a little black boy as the sole survivors, but their time also was cut short. Iris used her engagement ring to keep herself from falling, but it imminently peeled off her hand, sending her and the little boy to their deaths. Steph woke up from this nightmare screaming, wondering why she keeps seeing her grandmother dying in her dreams. Curious, she drove over to her grandmother's place, hoping the nightmares would stop if she hears from the horse's mouth. Steph was shook on getting in. wondering why the place is overly reinforced as if Iris is preparing for war. She finally met with Iris, who was acting all weird and strange. Iris then confirmed to her that those nightmares she had were events that was supposed to occur, but she had a premonition beforehand, which enabled her to stop everyone from dying that day, and saved everyone's life.
Okay.
But here comes the twist. Due to the fact that those people didn't die as they were supposed to, death tracked all of them for years, and finally eliminated all of them, including their offsprings, as they weren't supposed to be brought into the world in the first place. All these details rattled Steph so much that she opted to leave. Iris knew death would eventually come for her, so she gave her a book on everything she needs to know about death. Steph refused to collect the book, so Iris chased her outside to make sure she gets it, and it was at that moment she died an horrendous death, right in front of Steph.
God.
At Iris' burial, darling,
What the freak
Steph's
was that? What was that? Yo, this video is already demonetized. I don't even care. I'm not even monetized on YouTube. Rewind that. She had a bunch of railroad spikes like defending her house. Something popped off and killed her. It went through her mouth, y'all. Just imagine being like 80 years old and not dying from natural causes, but dying from like just a railroad spike going through your mouth, bro. Full speed by a fire extinguisher. What was that, y'all?
people didn't die
The
as they
story
were
is
supposed
crazy
to.
so far.
Death tracked all of them for years, and
But it's
finally
found
eliminated
destination,
all
like-
of them, including their offsprings, as they weren't supposed to be brought into the world in the first place. All these details rattled Steph so much that she opted to leave. Iris knew death would eventually come for her, so she gave her a book on everything she needs to know about death. Steph refused to collect the book, so Iris chased her outside to make sure she gets it, and it was at that moment she died in horrendous death, right in front of Steph.
Bro, I want y'all to imagine. I don't even want y'all to imagine this. Think, bro, you're just like literally chilling there, bro. You're in the safety of your own home. You've been in there for so long, and then like your grandchild comes there and tell you, yo, I've been seeing weird premonitions. Some weird stuff been going on, Grandma. And I think you're connected to it. How are you connected to this? And your grandma, who's like basically a hermit, stayed away from all of society, is scared to death because she knows that death is gonna, like, bro. And I think they're skipping a lot because they're trying to recap it, but like, oh my gosh, bro. Just imagine talking to your grandma, and then I couldn't even process that. Like, bro, I couldn't process talking to a relative and then something crazy fatal like that happened and their blood hits me in my face. How are you supposed to show up to the funeral to even like grieve? Because all that will be playing back in my head is like my grandmother's blood just getting shot in my face. Oh my gosh, bro.
At Iris' burial, Darlene, Steph's mother, showed up after abandoning her children for over 20 years.
Damn.
Iris' extended family threw a party after the burial, while Steph, in bid to avoid her mom, stayed at home studying the book Iris lost her life to give to her. While reading the book, she figured they were in danger, so she left everything she was doing and rushed over there. To her surprise, everything was going rather smoothly over there, but then, Brandon sought to welcome her and stepped on a glass in the process, after which, he fell down and a lawnmower tore his face to pieces.
Damn.
After this event, Steph tried to tell them that death is coming for all of them, highlighting pages from Iris's book as evidence, but they all didn't believe her and felt Iris has infected her with her madness.
Believed it?
After work, Eric's boss told him to lock up the store, something he hasn't done before. While he was cleaning, a chain from the ceiling got stuck in his nose ring. With the fan entangling the chain and pulling it harder, a mysterious fire even began. Eric luckily pulled out the chain, but then, he imminently fell into the fire. The next morning, Steph got worried she hasn't heard from Eric since yesterday, so she and Henry drove over to check on him on hearing his place of work caught fire. They were happy to see Eric in perfect condition with no bruises whatsoever. Then he explained it was his jacket that saved him from burning in flames. Julia, Eric's sister, went out for jogging, but a football hit her, making her fall into a garbage dump. A garbage truck immediately turned the dump at the back. Steph, Charlie and Eric ran after the truck trying to get it to stop. Steph was fortunate to climb on top of the truck, but as she tried rescuing Julia got completely crushed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The Final Destination has, oh my god, they even got even sicker in the, bro. I don't know why I expect anything less. It's like 2025. Like, you already know, like, stuff in CGI is going to be way more gruesome than it was back in the day. But, oh my god. Why did the trailer play it like he really died, y'all? The trailer played it like my dude really got massacred in the tattoo shop and he died on some brutal, like, bro, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Did y'all see how she was trying to come up out of the dumpster and the thing caved in her? Oh my. I can't keep watching this. I'm going to throw up. I just ate, you know what I'm saying? I'm still drinking. I'm going to puke. Well, this is crazy. Now, I think there's like, we're 4 minutes and 30 minutes with this, and like, I don't know, there's a bunch of deaths happening like in the last minute of this. I think this is pretty tame for like a Final Destination series because there's a lot of people fucking dies, bro, in Final Destination. I mean, like, only one person is probably, if that, surviving Final Destination movies, you know what I'm saying, to continue to the next movie. So for the fact that we're like, it's a 6-minute video and we're 4 minutes and 30 minutes into this junk, and then niggas is only 2 people dead, it's kind of crazy. But let's keep going.
By the truck. After this incident, they finally believed all Steph was telling them earlier, and also unearthed Deathus targeting Iris's bloodline in order of age. Knowing Bobby was the next person on the list to die, they all headed to the hospital to seek advice from the only man able to escape death.
Tony Todd, last movie.
As a child present at the tower, he cautions against disrupting Death's design and outlines 2 methods to defeat death: by taking another life or by dying and being brought back to life. Eric offers Bobby a snack laced with nuts, hoping his allergic reaction will be fatal. He wheels in a chair, planning to rush Bobby to the hospital where doctors can revive him. However, the plan backfires when a faulty MRI machine activates, yanking Eric's piercings and crushing him. Immediately after, a vending machine coil shoots out and pierces Bobby's skull. Stefani, Charlie, and Darlene escape to Iris's cabin using Darlene's RV, hoping to evade death. The RV crashes, and Stefani's seatbelt becomes stuck. A chain reaction causes the cabin to explode, launching the RV into a body of water where Stefani starts to drown. Darlene pulls Charlie out and begs him to help Stefani, just before a falling lamppost slices her in half. Charlie manages to free Stefani and brings her back with CPR. A week later, during Charlie's senior prom, the siblings come to the realization that Stefani had only lost consciousness during the drowning, not died. At that moment, a train crashes into the area, dislodging several logs that fall and crush both Stefani and Charlie, killing them instantly. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Goodbye.
Booking.com.
Oh my God, y'all. They brought it back all the way to the second movie with the logs, bro, in the truck. Remember how the truck messed up with the logs? Ever since then, I promise, this is not even a joke. Every time I'm on this state and I'm driving, there's a log truck coming in view of me, I'm going in the other lane based off of Final Destination 2. I promise you, I'm not making this up. It's crazy, y'all. But I'm so serious, bro. That was insane, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, it's kind of like a nod to my old school, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy that the main characters really die like that. That means only like one character that wasn't really the main character survived. It skipped over that person somehow because she didn't die. But I guess there's one survivor out of this new Final Destination. I gotta see the movie still, see how it all connects, because that kind of is a big point and a big presence of the Final Destination movies, how they all connect and make into like one being. Is it possible for a sequel? I'm not sure, but what we do know, spoiler alert for those who watch this all the way through, everybody dies as far as main characters are concerned, bro. Until next time, guys, I'm JC. Watch Jose Calamaro. Later, people.